Freddie Mercury, born Farrokh Bulsara on September 5, 1946, in Zanzibar, East Africa, began his life far from the world of rock stardom. His family was of Parsi descent, part of a small community following the Zoroastrian religion. Life in Zanzibar was peaceful, though it was clear from an early age that Freddie was different, creative, spirited, and full of life. At age 8, Freddie was sent to India for his schooling, attending the prestigious St. Peter's Boys' School. There, he discovered his love for music, taking piano lessons and forming a band called the Hectics. It was here that Farrokh began to be known as Freddie, a nickname that would stay with him as he grew into his own. In 1964, following political turmoil in Zanzibar, the Bulsara family relocated to England, settling in the suburbs of London. The move was challenging, and Freddie, now a teenager, found himself in a foreign land, searching for a sense of belonging. But Britain offered a new world of opportunities, and Freddie's passion for music only grew. In 1970, Freddie met guitarist Brian May and drummer Roger Taylor, who were part of a band called Smile. Recognizing their chemistry, Freddie joined the band, bringing his charisma and ambitious ideas. Soon after, they rebranded as Queen, a name chosen by Freddie to reflect grandeur and elegance. Along with bassist John Deacon, Queen's lineup was complete. In 1975, Queen released Bohemian Rhapsody, a groundbreaking single written by Freddie. The song was an ambitious fusion of rock and opera, with intricate vocal harmonies and a theatrical flair that was unprecedented. Skeptics said it was too long for radio, but Freddie insisted on releasing it as is. Freddie's determination paid off. Bohemian Rhapsody became a monumental hit, topping charts around the world. It showcased Freddie's genius and established Queen as one of the most innovative bands of their time. For Freddie, it was proof that his artistic vision could transcend conventional boundaries and captivate millions. Throughout the late 1970s and 80s, Queen's fame skyrocketed. With hits like We Will Rock You, Somebody to Love, and We Are the Champions, they were unstoppable. Freddie's on-stage persona, a mix of bravado, vulnerability, and flamboyance, enchanted fans around the world. He wore elaborate costumes, strutted across the stage, and captivated audiences with every note. Freddie's personal life was complex. He had a profound connection with Mary Austin, whom he described as the love of his life. Their bond was unbreakable, and even as he came to terms with his sexuality, Mary remained his confidant. Freddie later had relationships with men, embracing his identity in a time when homosexuality was still stigmatized. Freddie's sexuality became an open secret, though he rarely addressed it publicly. He lived freely, yet guardedly, and faced struggles that many LGBTQ+ individuals experienced at the time. His defiance and pride in his identity became an inspiration to many, though he kept much of his pain hidden. In July 1985, Queen performed at Live Aid, a benefit concert to raise funds for famine relief. The band's 20-minute set, led by Freddie's electrifying stage presence, is often regarded as one of the greatest live performances in rock history. His command over the crowd, his charisma, and his vocal prowess were unmatched. By the late 1980s, Freddie began facing serious health issues. Diagnosed with AIDS, he kept his illness private, sharing it only with his closest friends and family. Despite the physical toll, he continued to record and perform, channeling his pain into his music. Freddie's resilience in the face of his illness was remarkable. In his final recordings, his voice was as powerful as ever, filled with an intensity and emotion that transcended words. Songs like "The Show Must Go On" became a testament to his strength, his spirit, and his unyielding dedication to his art. On November 23, 1991, Freddie issued a public statement confirming his battle with AIDS. It was an act of courage, one that brought attention to the disease during a time of widespread stigma and fear. Just one day later, on November 24th, Freddie passed away at the age of 45. The world mourned the loss of a legend. Freddie's death brought a newfound awareness to the AIDS crisis, inspiring activism and compassion. His legacy extended beyond music. He became a symbol of resilience, creativity, and courage in the face of adversity.